Welcome to July 12th, 2026. The Singularity is going to yeshiva. OpenAI's head of strategic futures has realized that there comes a time in every AI policy professional's life when they realize they have to read the Talmud to make further progress. His colleague Rune posted a Kabbalistic diagram of the Sephirot, crowned by Ein Sof, the infinite, and earnestly captioned it, Light Cone Infrastructure. The conviction is already a job description. Judd Rosenblatt is hiring AI engineers versed in Jewish texts, on the thesis that a tradition that survived millennia of adverse selection may know something about surviving recursive self-improvement. A profile of his AI alignment foundation sharpens the point. The Talmud's layered, self-referential reinterpretation preserves core values across civilizational resets. Exactly what you want in an AI that could edit its values away. The commentaries are multiplying faster than the canon. A leaked Honeycomb EAP preview suggests Anthropic ships Claude Opus 5 by end of July with a 1 million token context window, and one forecaster predicts Fable 5 exits subscriptions but is replaced by an Opus 5 distilled from the unfiltered mythos. OpenAI is answering prophecy with product. GPT 5.6 set a new bar on professional health benchmarks, and blinded physicians found fewer flaws in its answers than in specialty-matched doctors' own. While the smallest variant, Luna, beats GPT 5.5's best reasoning at 25 times lower cost. Noam Brown hints the next scaling law is parallel test-time compute. Grok 4.5 claimed number 2 on real-world software engineering, up 30 points in a year, though Fable 5 keeps the crown. A meta researcher concludes there is no moat, just shared recipes and migrating researchers. Freshness is contested. A new benchmark finding only OpenAI and Anthropic keep their models' knowledge cutoffs within a year of today. Meanwhile, a new single-file C-engine Calibri lets a consumer laptop host the 744 B-parameter GLM 5.2 by keeping the dense layers resident in 25 gigabytes of RAM and streaming routed experts off disk on demand. Meter-style task reliability is doubling every 40 days, on track for one model to outwork every human who ever lived by 2032, while Benedict Evans argues tokens are destined to be low-margin commodity infrastructure. Superintelligence too cheap to meter, arriving on schedule. Commoditization at the model layer means war at the agent layer. Cursor, being bought by SpaceX at $60 billion, is building a general agent to challenge Claude Cowork, while Elon Musk ordered Tesla staff onto Grok, citing token cost. The financing beneath it all appears circular. NVIDIA invests in the neoclouds, sells them GPUs, and backstops their unsold capacity as CapEx outruns cash flow. No wonder chip stocks whipsawed when Meta offered to sell excess compute, even as operators insist demand still swamps supply. The labor market keeps ignoring the doomer script. Sam Altman is pretty sure AI has been net job creating so far, to his surprise. The jobs, though, are getting stranger. Factories now staff 4-hour shifts through an app dubbed the Uber of manufacturing. A new federal do-no-harm rule will cut student loans to degrees that don't out-earn skipping college. And a Chinese voice actor must repeatedly prove he is human after platforms flags his real voice as an AI clone of itself. JP Morgan claims its macro agents beat the 60-40 portfolio across 2 decades of backtests. Not everyone is buying in. The Bay Area now anchors a hardening anti-AI resistance, still on edge over a Stop AI co-founder who mused, "The ship may have sailed on non-violence, then vanished." And the watchers are being watched. UK Shop's facial recognition will soon alert police within 4 seconds of a match. Overhead, construction continues. Starship Flight 13 targets Thursday and will deploy the first 20 laser-linked Starlink V3 satellites, 6 of them camera-equipped to inspect the heat shield. Altman is unimpressed by Musk's Dyson swarm. Homeboy, you're the one selling public market investors on short-term space data centers. Those data centers now face an FCC petition from environmental groups arguing that 1 million-plus proposed satellites demand a cumulative review of their effects, from ozone layer to orbital debris, before any licensing. The frontier presses on nonetheless. Longshot's kinetic accelerator joined the Air Force's Hypersonic Testing Alliance, and the first kidney and liver tissues were bioprinted aboard the ISS. Someone else may have noticed the build-out. Dr. Phil, claiming White House early access to the historic Fourth Pursue declassification, reports the government's own files show UAPs loitering over nuclear facilities for 77 years, and adds, "This should bother you." More strikingly, some analysts conclude December's UAP incursions over the southern US were a very successful government luring operation, briefed to the Gang of Eight. Turns out if you build it, they really will come.